Hey basketball coaches and players, today I am going to talk to you about how you can beat a 2-1-2 zone defense in basketball. Let's get down to the clipboard and let's check this out. So to beat a 2-1-2 zone defense, we really need to understand how a 2-1-2 really works. And there's really three different ways that you can make it work. And it all really comes down to that one player in the middle. So there's a couple of different ways. Number one is by having a forward play the middle. The reason why you would have a forward play the middle is sometimes they are the better defender on your team, and of course this is going to be the most active position. The reason for that is because they're not just guarding the low post, they are also guarding the point as well. Then the two players up top, they are guarding a zone roughly in this area. And then the two bottom players are guarding a zone like this area right here. The reason why you would swap out and put a center in the middle is because now you may be playing up against a taller team and you may need to have that center position be able to guard a taller point guard. Or another reason because of that would be maybe they're taking a lot of threes up top where you need to have that extra height to contest those shots. Or because you may need a player who can really be versatile, who can really defend the low post, but also defend the high post as well. There's also the South Korean option, which is when you have the point guard play the middle. Now, what this is going to do for you is usually this will be a taller point guard or a very fast point guard who can really defend that perimeter, who can still defend that high post, may have issues in the low post, but if this is against a team that is not running a lot of low post options, then you would be looking to run possibly the point guard in the middle. But for the sake of argument, for the most all-around style player, for the demonstration, I'm just going to put the forward in the middle. So, a couple of different options that you would have. For one, why would they run a 2-1-2? It's to make you think that either they're playing a 3-2 zone or a 2-3 zone. So when the ball is up top, this is roughly what it's going to look like. Now, in this first play, what we're going to be looking at is trying to do a motion that will stretch out this defense. So one way would be to run a 5-out. And what we're going to do here is to have a pass over to the wing, and we're going to have player 1 cut down. Now, when he's cutting down, this is bringing player 3 down as well. This is stretching out player 5. Now, the reason why this is beneficial is because now we can have player 1, he's going to go to the low post, and we're going to be having player 2, blue, cut to the high post at the same exact time. We have now done an overload, and we're going to have player 4 popping up roughly 45 degrees out from the elbow. What this is going to do is force player 3 to guard 2 players. We're going to have player 4 most likely move in, and same as player 2. Now, this is very simple. We just need a pass to player 2. This is going to raise or rise up player 3. We may have a quick pass down to player 1 for a layup. Of course, this only works if player 1 is a bit taller because, of course, player 4 and 5 could come down and block his shot if he was to get that ball and he wasn't able to shoot fast enough. There's other options as well where player 1 may be able to screen out for player 5 and have a backdoor cut, and that could be an easy layup as well. We could even have player 4 move back down and have player 5 kick the ball out for 3. So there's a couple of different options here. The whole main idea to beat any zone is to get that ball into the key. The reason why you want to do that is because it collapses the defense as we see here, so that now we can get kick out passes for threes. Now there's some very simple ways of beating a 2-1-2 or really any zone defense as well. By passing that ball to the wing, so really quickly, this is the corner, this is the wing, this is the point, and same thing on the other side. By getting the ball here, you can now collapse the defense by having player 2 drive either towards the basket, either direction. If he drives towards baseline and raises or rises up player 4, this is going to bring down player 3. This is going to bring in player 5 and 1 as well. And now player 1 may be open for a shot, same as player 4, but by this simple drive could open up a pass to player 4 for a layup as well, or a kick out for a 3. This is why I personally really like the 5-out offense against any zone defense. And if you want the complete guide to the 5-out offense, definitely go down below in the description, and of course, it's down there to buy. So if you run a 4-out offense with one player in the post, one option that you'll have, most likely the defense will shift like this, and you're going to have, at this point, player 5 heading to the high post. This is very important. We're going to have that pass into player 5, and that's going to bring player 1 down. At this time, I would want to see player 1 cut down towards this corner, and we have essentially created a triangle offense. Now, player 2 would come to the point, and player 3 would then move in mid-range area over here. At this time, player 4 wants to stay in that low post, most likely because, of course, player 5 driving on, in this case, 1, may be a bad option, and of course, player 4 would stay in. This is how you can punish a team if they run a point guard as their middleman. If they don't run the point guard as a middleman and they run a forward, this may still be a mismatch. And if you have a faster center than theirs, this could still be a mismatch. At this point in time, we can have a quick pin down screen on this side, have player 3 pop up. This could be a 3. There's another option where we could have player 1 pop up and 4 pop down, just a quick switch of position, which could open up multiple players for shots. This could then bring players 4 and 2 out, and player 5 could cut. Even if it doesn't bring player 2 over, this could still be a layup for player 5. This could be a pass and an extra pass for player 3, or a pass to player 1-4-3. There's a couple of different options here. The triangle is a very good and great option against a 2-1-2 zone. So what have we learned? We need to attack the gaps against a 2-1-2, but we also need to get that ball into the paint, either high post or low post, to create open shots and backdoor cuts. That is one of the best ways to beat any zone possible. One zone that does not get beat by these strategies is my Unbeatable Basketball Zone Defense. You can get that down in the description below as well. So definitely go check out the 5-out offense complete guide, but also my Unbeatable Zone Defense. I'll see you guys again next time.